Hello there, Andrew Mount for GG on Tuesday the 24th of September. I was due to go to Chelmsford tonight, but I'm suffering from a bout of man flu. Don't like to talk about it, but I'm dying here. So I'm on the Lucozade substitute and just trying to get well and staying at home. So I've already put up 3 bets at Chelmsford tonight on my blog. Murden Castle in the 7 o'clock, round about the 5-1 mark. In the 8 o'clock, Desert Fox, who's been well backed, now 5-2 in places from the early 5-1. And Earthly in the last, the 8:30. Bernard Llewellyn does well with the few runners he sends here, and this one's been nibbled at 22s into 16s. But there's a couple of others I like in the earlier races, and the first of those is the 450 race, a 5 furlong novice contest. Now, I wasn't at the track on Saturday afternoon for their 8-race card. I was in the William Hill studio in Leeds, but watched all the races, and we had a real mixed bag in terms of pace. We had winners from the front, those who were just off the pace, and also those who came from right out the back. Now, in the early days of Chelmsford, after it reopened, you could back the front runners blind and pretty much make a profit, looking for horses who made the running on their latest start. Now, if you tried that since the start of last year, backing last time out front runners, you'd have done your cobblers, particularly in fields of 12 or more runners, with only 11 of the 164 bets winning. And of those who made the running again, just 1 from 39 won. So that simple system of just looking for last time out pace doesn't hold up nowadays in big fields at Chelmsford. Now, this race is a 9-runner, say 5 furlong novice, and there's a couple of those I want to take on at the head of the market. Rahi, the 5-4 favourite. He won at Lingfield in June, but was a beneficiary of the Golden Highway that day. It was one of those Lingfield meetings where whoever got on that standside rail first had a massive advantage, and that was Rahi, who pinged out from stall 8 and duly made all. Since then, he's 0 from 3 and was very disappointing at Chester last time, finishing 5th of the 6 runners when the 3-1 joint favourite, getting into a battle for the early lead. Now, that scenario could unfold again tonight because Electric Landlady, drawn on his inside, she also likes to make the running, and is another one who could fade if getting taken on for the lead. So the one to benefit is likely to be Magical Moment, the current second favourite. She's 11-4 in a couple of places, generally 5-2. She ran a cracker on her debut at Haydock on soft ground, 6 furlongs that day in a fillies novice. Now, she initially was a little slowly away, but soon recovered to press the pace and into the headwind, no less, and she was also switched to the standside rail, so got no cover. Now, at the halfway stage, she nosed in front, but later on hung markedly left and ended up on the opposite side of the track. She was also a 12-1 shot that day, so perhaps not expected to do a great deal on debut. Now, in finishing 5th behind 4 hold-up horses, she's done best of the prominent racers, and the 6th, Hidden Spell, who was 2 lengths behind her, has come out and run well since from a tricky draw at Pontefract. So that was a run that marked her up as 1-2 upgrade. She's dropping to 5 here and switching to Polytrack, but her sire Dubawi has a 6 from 26 record in 2-year-old races at Chelmsford for a profit of £9 to a £1 level stake. And although drawn 9 of 9, she's got 5 horses priced at 66-1 or 100-1 on her inside, some of those unraced. So the chances are Jamie Spencer will just tuck her in behind the 2 frontrunners, Rahi and Electric Landlady, before pouncing late. That's my theory anyway. So that's the 450. The other bet tonight is the 6 o'clock. This is a mile nursery. Now, Lady Red Moon is seeking a hat-trick, but she's on the drift from 5-2 out to 5-1. Now, the reason I suspect is because she was flattered by that Newmarket win last time out. There was another Golden Highway situation that day. If you weren't hard up against that standside rail, you were in real trouble. Now, if she won in a field of 8, they split into 2 groups of 4. Those 4 who raced down the middle of the track were out with the washing and have run well in their subsequent starts, whereas the 4 who raced standside were the ones who were favoured by conditions. So Lady Red Moon was winning well that day because Marco Botti had walked the course, apparently, instructed his £7 claiming jockey to stick to that inside rail like glue, and he did so perfectly. But whether this one can complete a hat-trick is debatable. So I'm going to go with More Than a Prince instead for the Richard Hannon yard, this one having his first run in a handicap. Now, Hannon had a first-time nursery runner win at Kempton last night. And since 2015, as you bet all his handicap newcomers in nurseries on the all-weather in Class 4 or lower company, 12 winners from 65, a big profit of £40, 60 pence to a £1 level stake, and More Than a Prince as a qualifier on that system. He's also well drawn in stall 3, but more importantly, he's shown ability in his 3 starts to date, finishing in mid-division, last time at Sandown. And I like the fact that he ran over course and distance on his second start and they brought him back to a track where he has experience for his handicap debut. Now he's round about 8 to 1 and I'd certainly prefer him to those at the top of the market. So 2 additional bets to the 3 already mentioned in my GG blog, the 450 at Chelmsford Magical Moment, and in the 6 o'clock, the 1 Mile Nursery, I'm with More Than a Prince. I'll be back on Friday, and on Saturday also I'll be recording live from the Rolling Mile at Newmarket. See you then. Good luck.